What's up guys, zerkxea here. Today I'm going to go over my Tippmann build. I've been getting a lot of questions about what to upgrade in a Tippmann. So I'm going to go over mine, show you what I did to it, and hopefully you guys can get an idea of what to do with yours. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to start with the upper receiver first. We're going to go from front to back. We're going to start with the amplifier. This is a K-Tech amplifier. I got it in the red color, obviously. I got it at the time for $35 US. Most of the parts I got from e-bike, so you go there for the parts. But yeah, it's loud. I'll put a clip of what it sounds like on camera here right now. Now on to the light that I run. It is a Streamlight TLR. I got the long kit version, so it has the activation pad that you see right behind it. I got it for $165.49 on Amazon. That included the original backpack which is the little tabs, and some little attachments for different rails and whatnot, and some more adhesive sticky for the pad itself. So that's what I run. Next up is my rail system, out of barrel and inner barrel. The rail system is a Centurion Arms CMR in the 9.5 inch length, and I got it for $110 US on ebike.com. The accessories that you see on it did not come with it. You have to buy an accessory pack, which is $45 US. Again, I got it from e-bike. So if you want rails and whatnot, get those. Next is the outer barrel. It is the Tippmann outer barrel in the 10.3 inch. It is their shortest one for the CQB, and I got that for $39.95. And then the inner barrel is an Orga 6.23 wide bore. The length is 260 millimeters. That is perfect fit for that length, and I got that for $55. So moving further back, on the top I do have a sight riser. That is to keep the rail from wobbling and to keep it connected to the upper receiver. Now I couldn't find the exact model, and I don't remember how much I bought it for, so I'm just going to put up $20 because I know you can find some for that price and lower if you do decide to get a side riser. Underneath it I do have a TDC hop-up mod, which I got for $20. Now be warned, if you do that, you do have to do some modding to the body. You have to drill a hole just to make it a little bit bigger for the cylinder to fit. Then in the back I do have the rear sight, only for looks. I don't use any sights, it just looks funny without it. That's why that's there. As for my bucking, I am using the stock bucking. Apparently it's a green G&G bucking. It is green, I don't know if it's G&G, but it's stock and it's working fine for me. So next up is the bottom receiver. The upgrades I did for the bottom was the grip, the stock, and then the heavy bolt, and then the mag release on the opposite side. You can't see right now. So we'll start off with the grip. It is I don't remember what grip it was. I got it on Amazon. It looked comfortable, so I bought it. It's cheap. That was $20 for $19.95. And then on the below it, on my HPA stuff, it's an air fitting 45 degrees. You can find those on Amazon for $3 to up to $7 and whatnot, so it's relatively cheap. And then the push connect connector came from the Ninja Push Connect hose that I bought for $50 or $46.95. I just took off the female end and slapped it on that connector there, so that's why that's there. And then you have to mod the grip in order to fit your HP internals. The stock grip will hurt your hand. Some people will use grip tape or paracord, whatnot, to get a better grip. But if you have the tools to do so, I would mod a grip to fit on this gun. You'll thank me later. Next up is the stock. It is a Magpul stock. It is the CTR model, and I got it for $56.95. Very comfortable stock. I like it. So that's that. Alright, next up is my extended mag release. It is an Odin Works XMR 2, and I bought it for $22. They do have a version 3. It's more skeletonized, so if you're looking for that, go check it out. But yeah, that's my extended mag release. So the final upgrade that I have is the heavy bolt. I got it off of Amped Airsoft for $80. They do not have this anymore because the creators, Advanced Airsoft, have created a better and newer version. I believe it's the final version as well. And I want to say that's somewhere in the $100 range. So if you get a Tippmann, get one of those for sure. You have to. Basically, what these bolts do is increase the recoil felt, and that's what most of the guys in the owners group get anyways. So that's one of the most sought out upgrades for the Tippmann, the bolt. And then on the spring there, you can see a piece of paper, printer paper to be exact, wrapped around it. Basically what that does, it eliminates the springy noise that you hear every time you shoot the gun. That spring will kind of rattle or make a noise every time you shoot, so we wrap the paper around to eliminate that, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that's that. Now for the tank that I'm using, it is a 6845 GI Sportz air tank. I got this off of a friend for cheap, about $80. You can use any tank, just know that you can't use a low pressure tank. The Tippmann requires at least 800 psi to actually function correctly. So that's that. Alright, so now for the grand total. I didn't realize I spent this much money, but at the time when I got the Tippmann M4, it was Gen 1 when they first came out, and they only had one length, the carbine length. So that ran me $499.95. They now have a CQB version, so if you know you're gonna go compact, go ahead and grab that. That's at like $320 something. The upgrades, the total for me was $803.29, and the grand total of the upgrades and the gun itself is $1,303.24. Now that's not including any tax or shipping that you may or may not be charged. So that's just the listed prices of the items on the websites that I found. And some of you will be asking, why not get a Polar Star? Simply because I like the Tippmann better. They can be upgraded to perform just as well as a Polar Star or even better. Personally, I like the Tippmann because it's a beastly gun. Every time you shoot, it's very satisfying, very loud. People know that you're shooting at them. It's just, again, it's a beastly gun. So before you do any upgrading, play with the gun stock, get a feel for it, learn your gun. If you deem it's not up to your standards, then you want to go ahead and upgrade. But there's only three main things you need to upgrade. It is the inner barrel, preferably a wide bore barrel, a new bucking, and then a top dead center mod. Basically those three things combined will give you great accuracy and great grouping whenever you're shooting. Everything else, preference. I said you need to pick up one of those heavy bolts, preference. That basically just increases the fun factor of the gun. You don't need it. So again, those three main things is what you want to look for when you want to start upgrading, and then everything else, just get it as you go. Yeah, I hope this helped for those who are looking for ideas about builds, whatnot. If you can, I would join the Tippmann Facebook group. A lot of interesting builds up there, and the guys on that know what they're doing. So if you have any questions and whatnot, they can help you with it. But yeah, so hopefully this video helps you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're not, whatnot. Peace out.